Hey everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. Tonight we're going to have a choice. We have two different things here, and I know you're probably going to pick the sunflower, but we'll see. So we'll wait on some people to come on, and whoever decides to put whether they want to paint the angel or to do the sunflower with the little bees, you can just pick that. So we'll just see. Hey Norma Truxell, it's good to see you. You're the first one for me to see tonight. Did you have a good day today? If you are watching later and you don't see the red live sign up there in the corner, then please hashtag replay and let me know where you're from if you are not one of my regular followers. Hey Diana, hey Miss Terry, hey Lisa, how are you doing? So I'm getting Diana already said sunflower and bees. I knew y'all would probably pick that. Hey, Miss Cindy, it's good to see you. How are y'all doing? Did y'all have a good Friday? Hey, Miss Paula. Hey, Annabelle, it's good to see you. I know you are because you're away from work, Lisa. Hey, Miss Patty, it's good to see you. Hopefully we'll get some people on. We'll wait just a few more minutes and y'all can decide what y'all want to do. I posted a little less than an hour ago that you could pick between painting the little angel. This is what I got when I went to the, what do you call that? Just an antique store in Tupelo last Friday with Lee. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Annabelle. Hey, everybody. I'm ready for the weekend, too, Miss Terry. Spent the day at the ED. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Lisa, how'd that go? Hey, Bobby. Hey, Sherry. It's good to see you. So we can pick between redoing this, painting this up, and doing a sunflower kind of in a field. Hey, Danielle from Knoxville. I'm from Memphis, or actually Bartlett, which is a suburb. And Brittany said the sunflowers, it's not going to be with a butterfly. It's going to be with a couple of little bees. I'm glad, Lisa. Hey, Christy. Hey, Carol Plummer. It's good to see you. Yes, you had a wonderful day. Hope you did too. Hope you slept better. I didn't really sleep. Well, I did sleep better last night. Yes, I did, Miss Norma. 96 in Oklahoma. Thank you for those thumbs up. I appreciate that. Oh, there we go. Lord have mercy. I thought I'd lost everybody for a minute. I don't know if it was just one little bleep. It does that every so often. Thank you for those hearts and those thumbs up. I appreciate that. Sorry for that little blurb there. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was something in the line. So far I've got 2 votes for the sunflower. So anybody else want to give sunflower, or do you want to do the angel? So y'all will have to see. I don't see anything yet. Thank you for those little hug emojis. Everybody's saying sunflower. Okay. Danielle says sunflower. Okay. So a lot when I was not sleeping, okay, probably not last night. Hey, Donnie, it's good to see you, and sunflower for her. Okay. So I went out there and I cut a piece of board, okay? This is probably about 18 or 20 inches long, and it's about 14 inches wide, I guess. So it's pretty, 100 in our town in Georgia, sunflower. Okay, Miss Cheryl, we will. And Miss Patty said the angel. We will do the angel sometime this weekend. So, hey, Daryl Bowman, if we don't do it today, which I think most people are saying the sunflower. Okay, so I had this sunflower cut out for a long time. Okay, it was just sitting there on my table out in the garage. And last night or night before, thank you, Beware Sportswear. This is the one. I did order some more of them, but this is one of the ones I originally had, Miss Norma. Hey, Shirley. It's good to see you. So I was thinking as I was laying there that I wanted to do little bees, kind of like we've been doing our little ants and our little ladybugs. So I wanted, and I was thinking when I was out in that field, and y'all saw the picture today, last year or the year before, I went out in the sunflower field here near my home, and I took a picture next to that. Well, I saw a couple of bees out there, so that's what made me think about it. Hey, Miss Nancy. Hey, Sharon Bennett. It's good to see you. So we're going to do the sunflower with the 2 little bees. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but we're going to do the background first, and then we're going to do the sunflower. And I did cut them out. These are the pieces for the leaves, or for the flower part. And then I've got also, I thought these would look cute, the little biscuit on there. And then this will be the center right here of the flower. Hey, Miss Joyce. It's good to see y'all. We're going to use some Maize by Waverly. This is chalk paint. Then some King's Gold. We're going to use a piece and maybe 2 pieces. I think this might be enough, but it may not. So I might have to cut more than one. But this is just, oh, it cut part of it, but that's okay. So, I cut just 1 strip, but we'll just see what we need. Hey, Miss Janet, Miss Linda. And I'll show y'all what I mean by this, okay? This is just brown felt. And I just did it probably about 1.5 inches. It's not perfect, though. It's not perfectly straight. I'm going to use a couple of my little bees, and I did get them mostly ready except for painting the bee itself. Biscuits are so versatile. Yes, they are, Miss Patty, and I love them. And we're going to use a couple of greens. This is Craft Smart Hunter Green. And then we're going to use Foliage by Craft Smart, because I love this one. I need to go buy some more of this. And then I may use another color of green, just because I don't have, I've got different ones. I've got Lime Sherbet, and then I've got Parakeet. I just want to mix them up to make the background the green color, because it's going to be a kind of a close-up of the flower, and then some greenery behind it, like it's got a whole lot of leaves and stuff with it. Hey, Virginia, it's good to see you. So I'm going to, let me cut this if I can get the end of it off here. I was hoping that, well, it did. Wow. Okay, this is a pretty good thing from Dollar Tree. So, wow, okay. So, because I was painting the hands and the feet, I went ahead and did that black so it would be dry. Hey, Elizabeth. Y'all, we are going to get together, Elizabeth, Lindy, and I, tomorrow at 4:00 p.m. Central. We're going to be doing our little craft together. And Lindy and I were going to do it, and we're going to have Elizabeth as well to do a craft. Hers is going to be a little bit different, but you'll see it. Hey, Frida. It's good to see you. So I'm just going to put some of this paint on here. We're going to need a good bit of it. I know, yippee, Elizabeth said. Thank you for painting the page, Miss Pat, as you always do. I don't know if I want this one. Where's that other green? There's a green somewhere that I like better. Gosh, this little cutter's awesome. Look at that. Let's see. What does she say? Oh, what fun. I'll be watching. That's good, Miss Patty. We're glad you're going to be there. All right, so I've got, which that may be the same one. Oh, I needed to do the green. Okay. Let me do the dark green right here, because we're just going to kind of mix these colors up, kind of make the leaves. And I'm just going to kind of put them together, to be honest. We're going to do the background, and I'm going to use the dark color to kind of make it come to life, to make the leaves a little bit better. So we're just going to kind of mix these. You can do whatever color green that you want to. If you've got a background, or if you've got a piece of cardboard that you want to do this on and do it out of cardboard, you can do that. Of course, I do all my stuff wood generally. You're so excited, Miss Patty said. Well, I'm glad. We're excited too, to be honest. Let's see. I gotta find my, here we go. That's a little bit, I didn't sand it. I went out there and cut and didn't do any sanding there. Let me get that off. Miss Terry's saying hi to Miss Pat. So did anybody do anything fun today, or did y'all work, or did you just stay in the cool? It's so hot everywhere. It's unbelievably hot here in Memphis. I'm going to do the background just kind of all different colors. Kind of mixed. Hey, Kathy, it's good to see you. Hey, Lillian, it's good to see you. My grandfather used to be married to a lady named Lillian. It was ages ago, though. All right, and I'm not going to do the sides just for the sake of the live. I will do those afterwards, but we're just going to do the front here so you'll be able to see everything good. Hey, Rose Miller, it's good to see you. So we're just going to get the main color of the background first, and we're just going to do mainly one solid thing here. And then we will make some leaves in a little bit. You worked and will tomorrow too. Well, that's terrible. And yes, Memphis is extremely hot. It's 100 degrees out there, y'all. I don't know. I've got my air on. I turned it on. I didn't turn it as low as, or as high. I should say as high. You've never found a green that you're satisfied with? Me either, to be honest. I don't know. I do like this one, the foliage. It's really good from Craft Smart, but I don't have enough of it to try to do this whole board, so we're just going to make do with what we have for this, and I'm going to put a little bit of the green. Let's see. Let me see if I've got more. Here in Oklahoma, I know it's hot there too, I'm sure. Yeah, this color right here is really one of the better greens. But like I said, I don't have a whole lot. And now it's got a glue boogie looking thing coming out of it. Ew. So we're just going to do the best we can. To see, it almost looks, compared to the other colors, it looks more like a military kind of color. But it really isn't like that. But it does look it. Ooh, this is terrible. There we go. Let me scooch it back. I sure don't want it on my shirt. Hey, Celeste. Hey, Susan. Stephanie. Hey, Frida. Let's see. We had storms come down from Kentucky, so it's down to 86. Well, maybe it'll come on our way. Maybe we can say a prayer tonight. It looked earlier like it was going to cloud up a little bit. I wish it would rain a little bit. I hate rain all the time, but I want some of it so it's not so hot. What's my new word, Patty? What have I done? Hey, Sue Tess. What's my new word? It's no telling. I say a bunch of stuff. Hey, Susie. How are you? See, I thought about y'all. Miss Susie did not get her angel, and I'm just so devastated by it because UPS crushed it to death. I'm going to have to start putting fragile on things and doing even more to try to put some stuff in it and everything. What is it? What is what, Miss Pat? Is that what my words are? Rain helps the pollen too. Nose has tickled all day. Well, maybe it's coming then. That's funny. I'm here, Miss Pat. Terry's telling you she's here. I think Miss Terry's has been doing a lot of work lately, so she hasn't been on too many lives. I've missed Miss Terry. All right, let's see. We've almost got this. All right, now this is all different colors, okay? And I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it so it'll dry. Let me make sure everything's covered, and then we'll paint some of the greenery, but I want to go ahead and get the flower ready, okay? And then we will worry about that. It is like a glue boogie. I don't know, this one's terrible. Hey, Lee. That's okay. If you can stay here for a second, that's fine. So I've done the background, okay? And we are going to make it look more like leaves and things, but right now we're just going to let it dry. So I'm going to move it down here to the floor. Or over to the side, whatever I can do here. Let's see. It's pretty big. All right, so we'll get that in a minute. Oh, thank you, Susie. Yeah, we took that a while back. That's been a couple of years ago. I think I went in 2020. I'm not real sure. So it was about 2 years ago. I think I went in April, like mid-April of 2020. And, so, yeah, we went. Me and a friend of mine. Okay. So, I'm going to take this. I'm going to get the right sides here because some of them are better than others. See how that's got a black spot on it? So, you want that on the bottom side. And this one has a split in the wood a little bit. You must have been one of her first followers. Yeah, she was on for a couple of years before that, or a year and a half anyway. She was on in October, I think, of 2018, and I met her in April of 2020, so it was about a year and a half or so that she'd been on. All right, so we are going to use this circle. Lee, does that look familiar? I'm going to put that there. We're also going to do these right here, and I did go around the whole thing, and we're just going to spread them out and do them on this. And I'm going to get another plate with yellow on it because I don't want the green to seep into it or the black or anything. So what I'm using is the Maze from Waverly. And I've got this little bitty bottle because I wanted to try it out. I do have a big bottle over there. And I'm going to take this off. I don't want this. All right. Kind of got it on my garbage can over there. So I'm going to put a bunch of this right here. And this is the perfect color for a sunflower. So we'll just lightly put this back on because I'm sure I'll be using it. And then we're going to use this King's Gold to kind of make it come to life. Y'all, if I really say something funny or something today, it's probably because I'm really, really tired. But I'll make it because this is fun for me and I love being here with y'all. So I'm definitely here, okay? But I am just so tired, so I probably will say anything. Sometimes I get kind of delirious is what I call it when I get tired. Because I've worked a lot over this week. So I'm tired. So Lisa can attest if she's still here. All right, so let me see. Hey, Natalie. Natalie's another one of my co-workers. She'll probably listen to me in the background. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do both sides. I'm going to do the sides, and then I'm going to do the top because this is going to be glued down on our greenery there that we have. And we could put some real green stuff. That might even be cute. Hey, Stephanie, it's good to see you. They make you pay for taking off. I know, you're right. They sure did. With a vengeance. So tired. I'm going to do all the sides first, so by the time I get to the end of it, hopefully it'll be mostly dry. So we'll do all these first. And these aren't perfect. You see, they're just not perfect. So, but they'll look cute because I already put them together. So I was looking at it while I was sitting here waiting on y'all, trying to figure out what I was going to do. Because honestly, I did not know what I was going to do until an hour ago. It was one or the other. So we're just going to see. I just had some scrap pieces of wood and I just cut this out one day and I was going to do something with it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. But this is the perfect time to do it. So we're going to do it. Hey, Shirley Reed. You got that right. I'm paying for it now. Natalie, what time did y'all leave? Natalie was still in clinic when I left. So, all right, we got 4 of them done. And I've got 7 altogether. Hey, Miss B. It's good to see you. I feel like I got a hair on my, I don't know, maybe not. It's good to see you. So we're using this Waverly chalk paint and maize to do this. We're all doing all the sides. I don't want to get globs on there. I'm trying to smooth that out. So we're going to get all this done. So what was my word? Hey, Pam Brooke. Because it's no telling what I said. Miss Patty said I have a word now. I have a lot of words. I say all kind of stuff. Hey, Nancy. It's good to see you. We're painting our little sunflower. All right, we're doing the sides first. Let me do this so I don't have blobs there. All right, so we're just going to do the tops now, and we're just going to lay it here and do it. Hopefully y'all can see this. Let me move some stuff. There we go. My arm's in it. Hey, Kathy, it's good to see you. So first we're going to do this one layer. Watch it be stuck to the paper when I'm done. Yeah, I'm doing the sunflower, Miss Pat. Other Miss Pat. There's a lot of Pats on here. Yeah, we're gonna do the sunflower. We will do the angel, but y'all seen that before, even though I haven't done this particular one. But what I was saying about that, they broke her angel, and I'm devastated by that because I can't get that back. That was something I got in an estate sale, so I'm really angry at UPS for dropping something on the box or something, because I had it wrapped a little bit. Hey, Heather, and hey, Lynn. Are y'all new? If you are, thank you for coming on my page. I don't believe I've seen either one of your names. So I appreciate you being here. All right, so let me make sure that this is good and covered, and we will dry these, and then we will do another coat if we need to, and if we don't need to, then we will do it with a darker color, which is King's Gold. Because it may not need one. It might need a little bit, so let's just see. We'll go on and do it. Just one more right here. And then we'll dry that. And I just thought the biscuits would look cute on there. And then put the centerpiece, just so it gives it some dimension. So let's see. We'll do that. We got to paint those as well. I put a new one of these on here, and I'm getting it all dirty. Hey, Linda Shearer, it's good to see you. We have a few Lindas, too. A few Lindas and a few Pats. And a couple of Cindys. We got all kinds. Got a variety of people. We're only going to see the one side, so I'm not going to paint both sides of it, just the front. And of course the sides, but I'm gonna try to get, usually one coat does good on the biscuits. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me get this one last one and then we'll dry it. All right. Some of it I might have gotten, and it doesn't really matter. The sides, you don't see it as much, and it's kind of that color anyway. Hey, Regina, it's good to see you. All right, so let's see. Let's dry here. Did you have a good day, Miss Regina? Woo, hot. Hey, Miss Patty. It's good to see you. We got a couple of Patties, too. There I am. Lord, it's done it again. Hopefully everybody hadn't gone away. Hey, Lee Neworth and Melissa. I'm so sorry about this. Hey, Miss Patty. It keeps going in and out, and I don't know if it's the weather, but I don't see anything but sun out there, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Thank you for those thumbs up and those hearts. I appreciate it. So I went ahead and while it was doing that, hopefully it won't do it again before I'm finished. But I went ahead and painted this, and I did paint it the brown oxide, and that way we'll have something to put this on, okay? So we're going to take some of the King's Gold and we're going to do on the edges, okay? So I'm taking a big brush because it'll be a lot easier. And we're just going to, I didn't take the brown off of it. And we'll just kind of go on the edge a little bit. And it still has the brown in there too, which I don't mind having some brown. Hey, Miss Donna Scipio, how are you doing, girl? Miss Donna has been here for a while, too. I think there's a couple of Donnas. Seems that every live I've watched keeps going in and out. You know, I bet you it may be Facebook today. Maybe it's just not a good day on Facebook. I don't know. I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on. I do have good internet because I see it over here, so I don't know what it is. All right, so we're just going to go on this a little bit. I'm just putting some brown and some darker King's Gold. I was going to say gold, but King's Gold on there. So I'm just making them look a little bit better here. I just kind of want to blend them in the middle. We can take a little bit of the other color and just blend it a little bit. Maybe it will be better this time. I thought it would be over with, to be honest. That's my word, isn't it? To be honest. I want to have a little bit of this. All right, so there we go. Let me move this where, I don't know. I'll end up. All right, so we're gonna get this out. I think I'm gonna keep those other ones just a light color. Let's just see what it looks like. We may have to end up painting those a little bit darker or something. I don't know. Told y'all it was gonna stick a little bit. Hey, Miss Janice. Hey, Ron. So it keeps coming back, y'all. I don't know what the deal is. It isn't me. I just don't know. Because mine, it'll go on regular internet. Or regular, what is that called? When it does the tower. It'll go to my phone if it's not on internet. So I don't know what the deal is. So anyway, let's try to cut this first, okay? Because we'll use this. And I've got these scissors. And I gave Lindy a pair because they were on clearance somewhere. Okay, I'm going to take, this is like an inch, inch and a half or so, and I cut part of it just to show you, but these scissors have little ridges in them like this. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm just going to cut it about halfway, and I'm just going to keep going and keep going until I get to the end. And I'm doing it about halfway. You don't have to go very far up. And it cuts like several cuts at a time when you do it like that. I'm trying not to cut myself. And I'm doing about halfway up, y'all. I don't know what these scissors are called. I forgot. Lindy's had the name on it. This one didn't. But they say craft scissors on this. And I'm doing it about half. And then I've just got a little bit left here. I don't want to get myself. Okay. So let's just see how we do it, okay? You have a pair like that? So what I'm doing, I'm just going to take a brush. Let me get one without water on it. Those scissors are nice. Yeah, they are. I'm just going to take it and we're just going to wrap it. You can do it with a pencil. And I might need 2 of them, but we'll just see. Hey, Lori. Are they tri-cut scissors? No, they were called something else. I'm not sure. So see, I might need a little bit more. So, and we're going to cut part of this. I think I've done it too thick. But we'll still try to do about the same. So I'm going to do about another 1.5 inches because I'll cut all of it off at the bottom there. Maybe this one will be a little bit better. I got the scissors at Tuesday morning. And they were on clearance because nobody bought them. It's hard to know. But they're pretty good. I just don't want to go too far. If you go too far, it'll be all the way to the end. And then you'll cut it in half. So we'll just see. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanted to give it some dimension. I'm not doing as well with these, but I'm afraid I'm going to cut my hand. And y'all know how I am with stuff. Sharp blades and me don't go, do they? So let's see. I'm kind of moving it over a little bit. Alright, so that's pretty good. Peaking shears, they're sort of like that. I don't know. But we're going to do it this way. They're sort of like pinking shears, but I know you said peaking, but they're called something. If Lindy is on here, she can tell you off of her package. All right, so this is what it looks like, okay? And 2 of them is good. You got mine and used the place of a shredder. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, so I'm going to try to cut this a little bit. Let me see if I have bigger scissors. Let's see if I can cut it. Hey, Miss Dreama. I want it down lower. So I'm just going to cut that part off. Yeah, I can't remember what they were called. I'll post it later if I can find the message where I told Lindy about it. I just can't remember. So I'm going to get some hot glue and I'm just going to glue it right here together. I got a little bit too much glue right there. but that's okay. We'll cut that little bit of glue off. I got it where I shouldn't have gotten it. All right, so that one's up a little bit more. So it's going to be kind of like this, and I am going to put a little bit of paint on it, but we're going to put it all together in just a minute. Hey, Carla, thank you for those little hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you for sprinkling. All right, so I've kind of got it like this, and I've kind of flattened it a little bit because we're going to stick it right on here, okay? And I'm going to push it down as I'm doing it. I kind of want to do it a little bit thinner, so I'm going to try to cut it down a little bit more, because once you glue it all on, it'll stick together, not be a problem. You can get some of these at Hobby Lobby that are already ready for you to do. You don't have to use those scissors. I just thought that was a kind of a cool idea to do real quick. I don't know if they have brown. I know they had one color. All right, so this is a little bit flatter. This is better. There we go. Fringe shears. Yes. That's them. That's them. Fringe or something. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Miss Pat. Yes, that's what it is, I think. All right, so I'm going to take a little circle here, and I've painted it brown in case you see through it. Hey, Judy. All right, and so I'm going to kind of stick this like this, and then we will make sure it's adhered to the piece of wood right here. The bottom part you're not going to see, and then we'll fluff all this up, okay? But we want to make sure it's all to the bottom, because right now it's all smushed, but that's okay. It auto-corrects. That's okay. All right, so I've got that made, okay? Now we're going to just look where we're going to put our flower, and I'm going to kind of just stick it almost to the center, but maybe up a little bit. So I'm going to take my brush here, and I'm going to use some of the dark green, and we're just going to kind of make, I'm going to get a little water because I want it to be easier to brush. There we go. I'm just going to kind of make some big leaves. And then we're going to set this on top of it, because I think it has big leaves. Does it have big leaves? Let's see. Because they're pretty big flowers. So we're just going to kind of do it like this. And we'll make them look prettier in a minute. But part of it's going to be covered up. Kind of gonna go like this. I'm gonna put some water in it so it'll be easier to paint. We'll see how it goes here. I want it to be a little bit bigger over here. Right now it doesn't look too swift, but it'll be better once I put some stuff on it. Hey Kristen, you got your llama? Oh good, and they didn't damage it? Golly. You know, on most things, I can make it for you again, but when they hurt that angel, that just broke my heart right there. So I'm glad you got it, because that just hurts me. And I try to put enough padding in there, but you just never know if they're going to be damaging. I need to just start putting Fragile on there. Maybe that'll help. But I didn't think about it on all the packages. All right, one more little thing right here that doesn't look good. There we go. Want it to be smooth. I'm so glad you got the llama and got it in good condition. Might have to fluff him up a little bit. All right, so let's see. We're going to put the flower kind of in between, and I'm going to put a little bit of green just kind of in here. Just a little. We're just going to see. All right, let's see what we're going to do. So I wanted all of the flower to go with the pointy ends in, or mostly in. Let me dry this little bitty bit. Better do that before I put the flower on there, huh? You're not going to see most of this. It's going to be covered up. Hey, Stephanie. Some of the workers are very inconsiderate and lose them around like they are garbage. What workers? Oh, you're talking about it. Yeah, UPS. You're right. They don't care about other people's property at all. Ooh, I got some green on me. Just 2 dots. Yeah, they're very inconsiderate. You got that right. It is a big board, Miss Pat. All right, I think it's pretty good. We're going to be covering up most of it, but I did want it to be, you'll see what I'm talking about here. Let me do it up just a little. All right. I want it to almost be in the center. We're gonna put some of these little biscuits on there. And I think I have enough. I got some green on there. Hold on a second. I'm getting green on it. Let's see. I rubbed it out. Let me make sure my hands are dry. That's the problem, I guess. Hold on. Got my little package. Hey, Tammy. That's true. Your mailman. Some of the little petals on the flower purse were off. Oh, my gosh. And see, I really try to pack it. You never know. Gosh. All right. Okay, so I kind of did it like this, okay? I think I want to make some more greenery, though. I want to try to put a different color in there because it just doesn't look bright enough. Let me see where the green is. I want to take some of this green. Let's just see. I want it to be both. We want it to be a little bit of 2 shades of something. Most of it's going to be covered, so it doesn't matter. Get a little bit of water. So spread a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Let me try with the water. Sometimes. Hey, Dorinda. It's good to see you. All right, we're going to do the same thing on this side. See, the brown the green by itself just looks kind of like a blob. So this gives it a little bit. Thank you for those hearts. Thank you so much. That helps with the engagement on my page, so I appreciate that for sure. Come on. There we go. Well, Tanya, let's just mess it up, girl. All right. All right, so let's just see. We're gonna do it again here. Pointies first. Like that. And then we're gonna do these. And then it'll look even better when we put the brown in there. And I do want to put a little yellow in it and maybe a little bit of black. All right. So once we get the center on, it'll look good. All right. So let me glue these down. And we probably need a little bit of glue gel. We want to make sure that it's there, and the other ones too. I had a thing of glue gel. Are those big biscuits? They're just the regular size biscuits. Not coming out. Well, I'm not doing a darn thing. Look at that. Let me see if it's tied on there. Oh, there we go. I was sitting there squeezing it and it wasn't doing anything. We might need some hot glue too. Golly. Ooh, it's starting to do it already though. Okay, it's starting to get on there. Hey, Miss Karen. It's good to see you. All right. Let's try to... My watch is telling me it's time to stand. Hey, Manny. Hey, Jason. Let's see here. Get them all in place. Well, how did that happen? Maybe I did it bigger or something. To get one extra piece in there. How is that possible? All right. There we go. What sounds pretty? I think these are on. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to get this one and just put some glue here. I'm going to put some glue gel on it as well. So we want that on there. I'm going to stick it in areas that are not hot glued because it smells. I don't know if y'all have gotten it on there. Hey, Miss Janet. All right. So we're going to put this right here. She loves sunflowers. Thank you for those hearts. All right. So we're just going to... Ooh, I heard something. A gunshot or something. Lord. Okay. So there's the flower. And we're going to do our bees, okay? Let me do a little bit of green right here where it's not all the way attached. Let me get that up underneath here. Okay. All right, so there's the flower, even though it's upside down and y'all don't see there, but that's going to be the flower. And then we're going to do the bees, okay? I've already, like a puzzle, for sure. All right, so I went ahead and I put the bee together, okay? This is our little bee. Got the little feet and the head on and also the little antenna, okay? And I've got some little balls right here to put on the antenna. And we're going to paint it, okay? So I've got my color here. I'm going to kind of take this and put it here. That way I can use this as my background. You love it, Miss Pat? I can't wait to see what it looks like. We're going to work on it and see what the bee... I've never done a bee, okay? We've always done ladybugs and ants. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more maize out. I like this color. It looks more like what the bee should be instead of the other. We will use a little bit of the brown. We will use, thank you, Manny. And we will use the darker of the yellow, okay? So we want the head to be yellow. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And when it gets close to this, then we're going to go over it at the edge there with black so you won't be able to see any of the imperfections. And it's Girasol for sunflower, Manny. All right, so I'm going to get kind of close here, but I'm trying to be careful not to get any paint on there. But I've got two little bees. So we'll take a smaller brush to do that. We're going to let this one dry. I'm going to take that and move it out of the way for a second. And then we're going to take the other one, which is a little bit bigger. So there's the bigger one. It's pronounced with an H. Girasol. Or Girasol. So we're gonna have Spanish with Manny as well. So I'm gonna kind of just do this over this. We're gonna end up putting some black, obviously, for the next thing up underneath the neck here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just paint it so it's very close to it. And we'll get a littler brush. I just want to use the bigger one for what we can. Hey, Sue. So we're going to let's do this. I'm just trying to get as much coverage as I can. Let's make sure that it's really smooth on the face side because we're going to make a little face. And the good thing with this being yellow, it's kind of like that peachy color for the face of the ants and the... Oh, it's wanting to get on there, isn't it? You don't want the yellow on there, Tanya. Okay, let me make sure. And we could do the whole body and then just do the black. That's what I think I'm going to do. Then we'll just have the stripes of the black to do if we do the whole body yellow. So that's a better idea. You missed how you did the darn thing. I'm sorry. And we were having trouble, some technical difficulties, which I think is really Facebook and not the internet. It going in and out. I'm sorry. Hopefully it won't do it again. All right, I'm going to try to hold this right here by the antenna, and we're just going to do the body because that's going to be so much easier instead of trying to do a stripe, then a stripe, then a stripe. Another storm approaching on the lake. Well, you be careful if you have a storm. That's for sure. We'll get a little brush and get right up against there. But I'm just going to do the big part of the body with the bigger part of this brush. And see, some of it's getting on there anyway. But we can paint over it with black and you won't be able to see it. So it doesn't matter if you get some on there. This maize is the perfect color, but I do want some of the other on there. See, it's got little glue strings too. All right, so I'm going to let this one dry. Let me get this one and we're going to do it. Oh, this is going to be so cute, y'all. And I wanted the lighter color because the flower itself is kind of a darker color. Is that beads. The top is a bead. The bottom, whoops. The bottom is one of those little spinner gourds that I used. I've been using a bunch of them because I had a bag. But you can use 2 beads. You don't have to buy these. I got these either on eBay or Amazon. I'm not real sure. I've had them for a while, and when I got them, I was very disappointed because I thought they were larger. But now I'm glad they're small because I just all of a sudden thought about doing this one day. So it kind of works for me. All right, let's see here. I'm going to try to hold the arms out a little bit so I can get under there. And I'm trying to make it as smooth as I can in the front because we're going to have the face on there. And we'll cover the black again. We'll just go over it. So it's okay if you get paint on there. Let's just see. Let me get some paint and put in that little hole there. Because it had a little bit, there was just a little hole right there. So let me just set it aside. Let it dry while I get the other one, make sure. All right. Let's see. We just want to do the same thing to this one. Make sure those little holes where the glue didn't all the way get in there. We want them covered up. And we'll cover this black right here where the yellow is on the arms. Not a problem. It'll be cute. I just want the front to be really good. All right, so let me get a little bitty one. This one's a little smaller. Let's see what we can do. I want the yellow first because I got to do the bottom here. Happy accidents. True that. But if you do this with the beads, just make sure that you paint the yellow first and then do the stripes with the black, because you can cover up everything good. So I'm just doing the bottom. I'm going to hang it upside down. It looks funny too. But we're going to get the bottom here. But we'll cover it all up. That way it'll be exactly right when we get finished. You could even put a dress on a girl. We can make a boy and a girl. All right. Let me see. I've got it all done. So now we've just got to do the black. Hey, Jason. So let me try to dry this. Especially the front. What did you say bottom was called? It's a spinner gourd. You can get them on Amazon, and you can also get them on Etsy, I think, maybe, and you can get them on eBay. All right, so now they're pretty dry. Let me get the other one because it's probably less hot than this one is. All right, so I'm just kind of, sometimes it'll bubble up, so I'm just pushing the bubbles back. Now we're going to get the brown, I mean not the brown, but the black. And I'm going to use, let me see. I want one of these brushes that's kind of like this, okay? It's not little, but it's not a big one either. So we're going to take, I think I'm going to take this darker. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to do it around the neck here first. I know we're going to get black, but I kind of want to see if I can do dark around the neck. Just to see. I don't know. We'll see. Did you plant the seeds? No, I haven't planted the seeds yet. I need to, though. I was trying to collect them, but these didn't come out of this one very well. So I didn't get any out of these two. Some of them came right out, and some of them are like a glob of it. Kind of like this paint. But I'll paint it. I mean, plant it. All right, let's see here. Now I've just got a generous amount of paint on the end of this, and I'm just going to kind of go around, as long as it doesn't have a booger on the end of it. I'll do the best I can. That one's not very good. They don't have to be perfect, and we're going to go from the head down. I'm kind of pushing my brush a little bit. I'll show you. Let's see. And it doesn't have to be just right, but this will be cute when it's done. And I put it down just a little bit because I put that darker color of yellow. All right, so that's the first one, okay? right there. So I just did it top first, and then we'll go down to the next one. And they're not going to be perfect, I can tell you. And I could do them thicker, but this is a lot easier. At least for me it is. And it's going to be right here where the arm is. So we're going to kind of go over the arm, and we needed to fix it anyway where the yellow got on it. And these aren't going to be perfect little stripes. But we're doing pretty good. You don't want so much of it that it drips. And I'll show you the next one. So there's the second one. And get new paint, okay? Because it's smoother and it's easier to do. I want the front to be the best, so I'm going to start right here where the arm is. And I'll go a little bit lower. And we'll make it a little bit bigger maybe. So see, it's a little bit bigger. So that's what I'm trying to do. But up top, I had to be really careful. So it's going to be going kind of bigger as you go down. So I'm just pushing the brush. All right. So there is the bee. We're going to do one more black at the very bottom. And then we'll fix the bottom there where the yellow is. See the yellow on the leg? We'll fix that when we get down there. So I'm just going to kind of we're just going to paint the whole bottom, okay? So I'm kind of holding him upside down. Poor little bee. And we're just going to kind of make an oval right here and do the bottom, and I'll show it to you. I want to make it fairly even here. Let's see. That's the back. Let me go up just a little bit. I kind of want it to look rounded. That kind of looks rounded. Let's see. There we go. Let me do just a little bit more. Okay, now I've got the bottom to do, and you can just go to town on the bottom once you get your little, and I'll show it to you. See, all of this yellow is covered up because I painted over it, okay? Just like this. And this little shoe, I got it too. Okay, so there is the one bee. Thank you. I think he's cute, huh? Let me lean him a little bit. And that way he won't get all messy. Making sure I don't have black on me. All right, so we're going to fix this. I'm going to do black right here. Now, I may do this one thicker, and the other one can be the girl, and this one can be the boy. Thank you for those hearts. So I'm going to make this one a little thicker, and we'll say that he's the boy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so there's the black, okay, and it's thicker up at the top, you see. Thank you, Miss Sue, for sprinkling. I appreciate that. If y'all like it, y'all can do some hearts again. All right. Thank you, Miss Donna. I appreciate that. Now I'm going to get the black on the arm, okay? And where I hit the hand too. But see, I got a lot of yellow on there. So we just want to fix that so the arms look black. And then we're going to do the other side. Oh, I messed up. It's okay though. We're just going to... I went too much. All right. Let's make sure everything's got... All right. So now I'm going to go up underneath here. We're going to go about right here, and I'm going to make a thick one, and then we're going to do another thick. And he's kind of got his head turned a little bit. Try to get a generous amount of paint on here. I'm having to do this in like 2 different strokes there. It's going to be so cute. Thank you. I hope so. We're going to see, aren't we? All right. Now, I got a little bit right there, so we'll end up having to fix that, but we're not going to worry about it right now. Let me get this a little bit straighter here. There we go. All right, now we're going to do the same thing at the bottom. And we're just going to go around in a circle. Now we can paint the bottom just any old way. That's so funny. All right. So there he is. We got to let him dry though, and we'll work on the girl. All right. Now what I did for the wings, I took some of this. This came from Hobby Lobby. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate that. So I took a piece of it and I cut it in half. And then I took a little bit of the smaller wire that's black. You can do whatever color you want. You're not going to see it, but I wanted a little bit so it would be able to hold on there. I'm going to have to dry this a little because it's still wet. I wish I had a little crown. Then she could be the queen bee or the princess. All right, let me see if I can dry him too while we're going. Ooh, I got a little bit of spot on there, but we can try to make that his eye. It's easy not to get it on you. You can't help it. Maybe he's got a black eye. I don't know. So let's see here. See, and I got a little bit right there, the black on there. We'll worry about that in a minute. All right, let's just see. That's what I get for having my background underneath me. Hey, Ann, it's good to see you. Thank you for saying that, Miss Virginia. So I hope it's going to be cute. All right, so I've got her dry. There's one little spot right there. And this is going to be the front. And we're going to use the hot glue here. And I'm just going to put it right behind her. A generous little amount. And then you're just going to put this on. Because I thought these look like their wings. Ooh, that's hot. Metal and hot glue. Let me put a little dab right here. Just a teeny. All right. So that's her with the little wings. Where did you find your gourds? They are spinner gourds. And I got them from either Etsy or Amazon. Let me cut this one little piece off right here. All right. So this is what it looks like in the back. And then this is the front. And you can kind of fiddle with it if you want to put a little hot glue like I did just to hold it a certain way. But it just kind of looks cute that way. So let me do him. Poor thing. Let me see if I can get that covered up. He's got a boo-boo on his head. That's all right. There. I covered it mostly up. Thank you for those hearts. Let me dry him just a little bit more right there. You can't see it as much. Ooh, that's so hot. All right, let me get a little brush because we are going to paint the top here where I got it on here. And we got to get the yellow as well. All right, did I do her that way? Because I don't remember. All right. Now let me get a tiny bitty brush to do the yellow because I didn't get all the way right here. So you got to get a little bitty brush for that. Ugh, Tanya. You should have done the yellow first. All right. So let me let her dry. Let me get him. All right. And I'm going to try to get this spot right here that we messed up. Not we, me. Hey, Janet. Let me fix this, and while we do her, all right. So let's hold him by his feet. Try to fix this. Now, we got to do the faces. All right, so we've got her, and let me find my little pointy brush. Let's see here. I got a tiny one somewhere. I had to throw that other one away because it got some glue on the end of it. Hey, Deborah Beeman. All right, I don't know if this one's going to be little enough. This one right here looks good, so I'm going to use it. See how tiny? And it's pointy. It's real nice and pointy. All right, so I'm going to use some black. And I'm going to go ahead and get another thing of black. Remember what I said, when you do your faces, you got to make sure. Yeah, welcome to any newcomers, that's for sure. All right, so we're going to make a little eye. You have to have this really pointy brush. All right, so there are 2 starter eyes. Yes, and post your crafting stuff on Hummingbird Crafters if you wanted to show your own art. We're going to make her look to the side a little bit. All right, so we're going to get some brown. Do y'all want brown eyes, or do you want, which I think they really go better with brown eyes, but they could be blue as well. Do y'all want blue or brown? I'm going to go ahead and do the outside of this one as well. I'm going to try to make wider eyes for this one so they look a little different. We're going to see. Now I'm going to make this one go up and down, and the other one's going to have it to the side. Brown. I think they look better brown. Is anybody going to any yard sales this weekend or any estate sales? All right, so this is what they look like right now, okay? And we're going to go ahead and do the brown. And I'm going to get the black off of here. Hey, Faith, it's good to see you. So we're going to do brown. I've got the brown over here. I'm going to see if I can use this because let me put a little water with it. It's a waste of paint. I put too much brown on the paper. So we're going to kind of mix it with some water. And you want just a little bit thicker than you think you're going to need it. See how that looks? Okay, that's thicker than we actually need, but we're going to cover that up with the black, okay? So I'm going to get the other one, and we're going to put the brown on there as well, and it's just thicker. because we're going to cover it up with the black and the white. We'll have just the right amount when we're done. All right, so this is the one, this is the girl, okay? And she's got brown eyes too, but we're gonna paint around that and make it look prettier. All right. We're gonna let her sit aside because I'm gonna get him because he's already dry. So let me get some brand new white. And I'm going to take this one and move it too. I don't want that right there. We're going to put the white right here. And I don't know about y'all, but I like Delta Creative Paint in the white. It's very thick and creamy. I really like it. Can't do that kind of work anymore because your eyes are messed up. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have to look under my glasses. I know y'all have noticed that. I'm sure at some point I won't be able to see it either. I just hope it's a long time from now. I can see fairly well. It's just that I could do it like this, but it's just easier for me when I'm trying to do little bitty stuff to do it under my glasses. All right, so here's one eye. Let me finish the other one and I'll show it to you. And this one's the boy. Now I will do the angel this weekend. And I'll try to video it if I don't come on live and show you a video. All right, so here's the boy eyes, and we're not done with it, okay? We've got to fix it with the black, but we're just doing the white right now, and I'm going to do the girl. And then we will put the black on here, and it'll look a lot better. Sorry, y'all, for not talking, but I will in just a second. Let me finish this little bitty bit. Okay, I want them to look more even. All right, so here she's looking to the side. All right, now we're gonna get the black now. And I'm just gonna, instead of getting that other one, we'll just do it on this one. Just gonna put a little dab. I use so much black and white. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate that. I'm so glad y'all like it. All right, so we're gonna, now this is the girl. So we're gonna make some lashes. Got to get it really pointed. All right, now. Oh, how cute. Okay, hold on. Let me get a little more here. Oh, heavens. Look. How cute. Oh, goodness. I'm going to put a little brown up underneath her eye so it'll show up a little better. Let me get that brown out again. Here we go. Now you just want a tiny bit, so just put a little bitty bit. I'm putting it all around her eye. Just an itty bitty. Let me get some water here. Oh. Right there. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate that. We're going to make a nose. And some eyebrows. I'm not doing her with teeth, but there's her little face. And let me finish his. Oh my goodness. Thank you for those bees and those hearts. I appreciate that. Let me get a little under his eyes. Now I'm not going to go all the way around his eyes. But I do need a little more black, okay, for his, because we haven't finished his yet. That's so funny, y'all. Now I've got to get some around the edge right here where the brown is to make it look smooth. One of his eyes looks a little bit bigger than the other one, so I'm gonna fix it. Just a second here. All right. Now I'm going to give him a little bit of lashes, but he's a boy bee, so we don't want him to have too much. I got to put the white in their eyes. Thank you for all those red, white, and blue hearts. I love me some hearts. All right. So let me just take this and we're going to go up here with her. And we're going to put a little dot right here. Just like that. Let me give her a little bit bigger. All right. So there she is, kind of going, And he's going to have big eyes right here. All right. So there are his big eyes. He's got really big eyes. Thank you, Miss Virginia. You're so sweet. Let me finish his face. I got to put him a nose and a mouth too. That's not very good. Hold on. I had too much water in it. I think I'm just going to get another dab of this. This is just... I think that's how I got too much on it to begin with. Well, there it comes. I just need a little dab because I only need a little bit for his nose and mouth. And we'll see. Oh my goodness. Let's see what I can do. There's a string on it. There we go. This is funny. Okay. Let me put a little black on here. Let's get a tiny bit of red. Where's my red? Probably should have done this for the girl, but we're gonna see. I'm just making him some little lips. Oh my gracious, y'all. This is too funny. Now, do y'all want one tooth or do you want two teeth? I don't know if it, maybe it'll look better if I put a little thing in between. Hold on. That's all I can do. Hold on. Oh no, please don't go off yet. Okay, let me put a little line in between for two teeth. Two teeth it is. Y'all ready? So he's got 2 little teeth, okay? All right. Now let's get the wings on him. All right. So what I did was I took a piece about this big. I know. Isn't it funny? And then I just bunched it up together just like this, okay? So it kind of looks like a little bow. And then I'm going to take this piece of wire and I'm just going to put it in the middle here, and we'll take part of it off. Thank you for those hearts. And then we're going to just twist this. Really tight to it. And then we'll take most of this off of here. And then we're just going to pinch it down with this. Just like that. Okay, so it's only got one little booger on the back. All right, so then we're going to take this and we're going to attach it just like we did the girl. I put a generous amount, and I'm putting the part that you can see on the inside. And then we're just going to, burn ourselves. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Now we want to get 2 little pom-poms for each of the ears or antenna. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of these are smaller than others. Let's see which ones are better. This one looks bigger. This one looks smaller. And that one kind of looks bigger. So I just have to look. I know. One little ouchie. That's okay though. All right, we're going to take this and just put a little dab of hot glue on the end of it. And then we're going to take this and kind of push it on here. And we're going to pinch it without getting burnt. Are you going to use a little blush? Yes, I'm going to use a little blush. Thank you for reminding me. Let me get these on here and then we'll use a little blush. Let me try to pinch that up a little bit. Yes, the blush makes it. And then I'm just pinching it on there, and sometimes you might have to take some of these little fuzzy things off. Gets a little bit of the glue on there. I've got some on my hand, but see how that looks? And then you can bend them a little bit to make them a little bit lower. So we're going to do that. I got just a little bit too much on the other one. But you just want it, and pinch it just a little bit. And put the glue part on the back. If it gets some on you. I like these just as much as I do the ladybugs and stuff. These are too cute. All right, let's see here. Let me get my blush. And then we want to use that other brush from the eyeshadow. Yeah, definitely try it. I want to see y'all put it on Hummingbird Crafters, okay? Oh my goodness, she's so cute, y'all. Now I put a little bit on the forehead, and I put a little bit on the cheeks and on the chin, because I just like it like that. I wipe just a little off though. But oh my goodness, look at her now. She has personality, right? Let me do him. And we won't put as much on him as her. I want a bunch on the cheek, but not anywhere else, really. I love his teeth. We'll put a little under here. I don't know. I like it under there. So there he is with his little teeth. So cute. Thank you. All right, so let me put my eyeshadow brush up because we'll need that. Anytime you've got a little bee surface, you need to use that. You love the little bees? I think they're really cute, that's for sure. Okay, so what we want to do, let me try to turn this around, okay? I got a little bit of the green on the flower there. But let me see if I can fix it real quick. Okay. One little dab there. No big deal. All right. And we kind of just want to adhere the beads, the bees to it so it looks like they're kind of here. And she's going to be sitting up here and he's going to kind of be floating right in here, okay? Kind of like that. That's what my thought was. So what is that? You think that'll be okay? Let me just see, okay? We're gonna, because when you hang it up, then it's gonna need a little something. So I want her to be on the edge of the petal. So we need to get some of the glue gel. You don't want it to come off. I'm gonna put a dab right there. Let's just see. I'm going to put some underneath her because I think it needs just a little bit to hold. Poor baby over here. There we go. And if you get a little bit of the glue on there, then you can just pull it off. There we go. So it'll stay once you do it. Now I want him to kind of look like he's sideways. Let's see. He's looking up at her. Let's see. Let me get under here, y'all. I'm going to put a little dab under here too. Now they will stay because I'm going to have that glue gel on there. Let me get this closed. You're new here, Barbara Wise? Well, thank you for coming on. Miss Pat says to please like and follow the page and sprinkle to your friends. So here they are. Let me see if I can get closer so y'all can see. I've got so much stuff in front of me. It's hard to see the little boogers. Adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy and Karen. I think it turned out really cute. You love it? And I'm going to put a little bit of color right in here so it'll look a little bit better. Miss Pat says to make sure that you check your notifications so you'll know when I'm on. Or you will love to see your... Oh, thank you, Miss Virginia. You're so sweet. So I'm going to brighten it up a little bit and we'll color it a little bit in the background. I'm going to fix it up and then I'll take a picture of it. But thank you, Danielle. I think they're so cute. They turned out good. Hey, Megan. Thank you, Miss Kristen. I'm so glad y'all like it. I think they turned out really cute. Let's see. She needs her leg out or something. There she goes. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Thank you, Lori. And thank you, Miss Terry. Thank you, Miss Virginia. Thank you, Miss Pat, for saying that. I think it's really cute. But we'll jazz it up a little bit and make it look not so bright green in the background. I kind of wanted it to be darker than that. But I've taken a lot of y'all's time tonight. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. It's been 2 hours, y'all. Can you believe it? So I will be on here tomorrow. Lindy and I and Elizabeth are all going to be coming on at 4 p.m. Central. And thank you, Miss Rose. And we will be doing a craft together at Lindy's house. So make sure that you tune in. And I hope to see y'all there. And I will come on Sunday as well to do my regular craft. And I do have a crafting page, Hummingbird Crafters. So make sure that you join that if you wanted to show your stuff, okay? Thank you, Miss Sue. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for being here. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 4. You can tune in to any of our pages. We're all going to have our page on. So you'll be able to see. So thank you so much for being here tonight. And I'm sorry it took so long and that it went off a couple of times. But sometimes we can't help what Facebook does, you know. So y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. Bye.